Hello, IG Garage family. So, is your check engine light on with the P0171 code? That means your engine is running too lean. There's just too much air and not enough fuel in the mixture. Ignoring this issue can lead to poor performance, misfires, and even engine damage. But don't worry, today, I'll explain what P0171 means, where to find the affected components, and how to fix it quickly. Stick around, because this could save you from some really costly repairs. The P0171 Trouble Code indicates that the engine's air-fuel mixture is too lean, meaning there's just too much oxygen in the exhaust. This happens when the ECU detects that the fuel system is unable to maintain the proper balance. A lean condition can be caused by vacuum leaks, faulty sensors, fuel delivery problems, or issues with the mass airflow sensor. Symptoms of P0171 include the check engine light coming on, poor fuel efficiency, rough idle or even stalling, a lack of power during acceleration, and sometimes engine misfires or hesitation. Common causes of P0171 are, first, vacuum leaks. Unmetered air entering the engine can cause a lean condition. Second, a dirty or faulty mass airflow sensor. Incorrect airflow readings can cause the ECU to reduce fuel delivery. Third, clogged fuel injectors. Restricted fuel flow can lead to an improper air-fuel mixture. Fourth, a weak fuel pump or a fuel pressure regulator issue. Low fuel pressure can contribute to a lean condition. And finally, exhaust leaks before the oxygen sensor, which can cause false lean readings. Alright, so let's talk about the key components you should check if you're dealing with a P0171 code. First up, the mass airflow sensor or MAF sensor. It's usually located between the air filter box and the intake manifold. A dirty or faulty MAF sensor can really throw off your air-fuel ratio calculations. Next, there's the oxygen sensor, specifically the upstream O2 sensor, Bank 1, Sensor 1. This one's typically mounted on the exhaust manifold, and it monitors the air-fuel mixture. Then don't forget about the fuel pressure regulator. You'll generally find it on the fuel rail or somewhere near the fuel pump. And finally, it's really important to inspect for vacuum leaks. Take a close look at all the vacuum hoses, the intake manifold gasket, and those PCV valve connections for any possible leaks. So the first step in diagnosing and fixing a P0171 code is to check for vacuum leaks. What you want to do here is spray some carb cleaner around the vacuum hoses and the intake manifold while the engine is running. If you notice the idle changing, well, that's a pretty good sign you might have a leak that needs to be fixed. Alright, next up, let's inspect and clean the MAF sensor. So, you'll want to carefully remove the sensor and then use some MAF sensor cleaner to get it nice and clean. Once that's done, reinstall the sensor and check if the code clears. It's a pretty straightforward step, but it can make a big difference. Okay, so, next up, you're going to want to test the fuel system. Just use a fuel pressure gauge to check if the fuel pump and regulator are working properly. If the pressure is low, it's probably time to replace the fuel pump or filter. Now, let's check the oxygen sensor readings with an OBD-II scanner. If the sensor is sending incorrect data, you should definitely consider replacing it. After that, go ahead and clear the code and take a test drive. Just use an OBD-II scanner to clear the P0171 code, then drive for a few miles to make sure the check engine light doesn't come back on. So that's how you fix P0171 and keep your engine running smoothly. Fixing this issue will improve your fuel economy and help prevent engine damage. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more car repair tips from IG Garage. And hey, check out these related videos, P0093, fuel system leak detected, and P0094, small fuel system leak. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.